You just sit your ass down and
Sit your ass down. Sit your $5 ass down before I make 10. Man, sit your ass down.
Yes! Here we go. Now we do this every week. This is a sit your ass down segment. This is part of the podcast where we talk about people. This week we got a little too much dip on the chip. They get a little too hype. They get a little too. They just need to tap on the shoulder. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Do me a favor. For me, you, the rest of the room, man, sit your ass down. I like starting off every sit your ass down by asking my boy. Very important question.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not. No, I'm not.
Hold on. Wait.
I know what you're about to fucking ask me.
I don't think you do.
Okay, we are trying to do this.
I have to do this. My boy, Father's Day weekend. Weekend of Juneteenth. I think I would have said the Celtics game 7, but we all saw what happened. I don't know. What you got in your DVR? Oh, I got this. Obi-Wan, last show of the season. Yeah, that's coming up this weekend. BK, from me to you. Personal question. Is Florida in the house? Is Florida in the house?
I'm not asking that goddamn question. I knew that's what you were about to say.
What if I told you? They are not. This week. This don't happen all the time. But Florida said, you know what? These January 6th conversations going on. Let us all shut the hell up. So Florida is not in the house this week. But you know who is? Ohio.
I hate Ohio.
Ohio. All right, you know what? The first sit your ass down goes to the Ohio House Republican Senate. The reason they're getting to sit your ass down, they passed a bill to block. I didn't even know you could do this shit. But they blocked transgender girls on playing female sports from K through 12 and or college opponents, stating questioning that physicians would monitor and verify a minor's biology. Now, here's what that means.
Really?
House Bill, and I'll give you the government name. House Bill 151. It's almost like they was drinking 151 when they came up with this.
I had that before.
Yeah, don't have it again.
Never.
Every time you've ever had 151, it's a commercial that this is the first and last time. Also called the Save Women Sports Act. It states that if a participant's sex is disputed, this is such a double law, but if a participant's sex is disputed, she or he must verify their sex with a physician and only in the following ways. 1, an exam of their internal or external repertory anatomy. 2,
That's stupid.
her normal I wish I could pronounce this word. I'm not smart enough. We need Tasha.
No, give it to me. Let me pronounce it.
Indoor
Let me pronounce it.
something.
Let me see.
That word right there where I got my finger. I know what it means, but that word is tricky.
Endogenously.
I take it. Endogenously. You said that.
Yeah.
Produce level of ways an exam of her internal and external
That's stupid
repertory
to have.
organization.
I don't give a fuck.
And
Cut
3,
the dick off. You still
the
got-
genetic makeup, if it's not clear, of student athletes. Now, here's why.
So,
Here's why it's a sit your ass down.
Is science right in your body?
Yeah,
Yes, it is. Well,
Hold
then
up.
you can't do this.
but here's why it's a sit your ass down.
I don't agree.
No one should agree to
No,
this.
here it is. No, here it is. What I'm about to say is this. I don't particularly agree. Well, I don't particularly agree with homosexuality and lesbianism
Okay.
at all. But I understand it. You feel as if and that you just attracted to the same you feel as if you're attracted to the same sex. And okay, in a story,
that's fine.
If that's how you are, that's how you
All
are.
good.
What I really don't get, and this is not a Dave Chappelle plug. I thought this way before Sticks and Stones. I just cannot bring myself to co-sign on you, my friend. If you was to walk up to me tomorrow and say, you know what, Brandon, I got something to tell you.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a woman.
Okay.
And I need you to call me Samantha from now on.
Yeah, I'm never doing that.
No. You know what I'm talking about.
I see what you're saying.
There's no way I can co-sign on that. Okay, really? Because I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody listening to the show. But in my mind, that is a mental, psychological disorder.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. Sit your ass down. This is where it gets even crazier. Now, I'm not that person. I'm not knocking trans rights or whatever. But
everybody ought to have rights.
No, but here's the point of the Sit Your Ass Down. Mm. This bill is made that you don't have to tell me you trans. I tell you you're trans.
Oh.
Meaning.
Now I see the even more stupidity.
Yeah, because since it's.
I have to tell you that you are not what you think you're, whatever.
Hold on. Since this is now the sports. This is. This ain't necessarily trans on the level of what you feel. Like, if I woke up one morning and I said, I'm feeling a different way, just the scenario you gave, that's the problem with me. And I got to sit down and I got to work that out with me.
But for me,
hold on, but wait.
Tell me what I'm.
But if I make you uncomfortable, again, on me, because I made you uncomfortable because you got to change your way. See, what this bill is proposing is this, because it's all sports. See, I ain't talking about nobody makeup or gender or whatever. It's sports. Meaning, let's say I'm coaching a team. And I'm coaching a team, right? Right. And this young lady come on the team and just give me the Steph Curry game and give me 5 threes in a row. I can do this. No, fuck that. She got a dick. Stop the game. Everybody, stop the game. No, we need to check. We need to check.
She can't be too good.
She can't be too good. See, that's what the bill is allowing you to do. Ohio is just like, yeah, that's cool. If I'm getting my ass kicked, no, I'm just plain getting my ass kicked.
That sounds very similar to the abortion bill. Because I guarantee you that if a bill came out that said all men that has had at least 2 children have to get a vasectomy. Because now I'm telling you what to do with your body.
Yeah. Because in this case, what Bill 151, I'm getting is so simplified. I'm getting my ass kicked at basketball because I don't know. Christy has a high hand. Yeah. I can stop the game and I can do this. Check her. Just check to make sure all the parts are aligned. That's why I said internal and external, because you can call that out. So, Oklahoma, excuse me.
You missed that. That probably would have been a subject you.
Ohio, House Republicans. First of all, if you get your ass kicked in recreational sports, take the L and please sit your ass down.
Let me tell you something about Republicans. No.
See, you go down that road. We can go down that road.
No, we're not.
All right.
We're not.
Next, sit your ass go down to Indianapolis. It's all. I don't know if it's just state municipalities or whatever the fuck is going on. But the Children's Museum, children for the kids. The children's. I got kids. You got kids. The Children's Museum of Indianapolis issued a statement of apology because the Children's Museum of Indianapolis apologizes for offering a special Juneteenth lunch, watermelon salads, to all who want to participate. I really wish I was making this shit up.
Now, come on.
The Children's Museum of Indianapolis issued a statement and apology on its website following the backlash on social media. A photo of a packaged salad across social media has had the museum in an uproar, which invited the attendees on Facebook to his, quote, Juneteenth Jamboree, end quote. On Saturday, June 18th, the museum eventually updated the post, which receives thousands of comments discussing the salad directly. I wish there was more directly. And an apology that was shared on their website at quote, as the museum, we apologize and acknowledge the negative impact on stereotypes we have on communities of color. The statements that we have read, quote, the salad has been removed from the menu. We are currently reviewing how we may convey these stories and traditions during this year's Juneteenth celebration, as well as making changes around the future food selections that are made by our service providers. The statement continues, quote, our food service provider uses food and beverage menus to commemorate and raise awareness of the holidays such as Juneteenth.
So
The team, I wish I was done. The team that, I saw your face, that's what made me laugh. So, the team that made the selection included on the staff members who are based upon the choice of food on their own family traditions, end quote. So, the Indianapolis Children's Museum said, hey, we want our Juneteenth Jamboree to kick off. You know what we need to have? Watermelon salad. You know what? Some sit your ass down, just play right themselves, but I give you the floor.
okay. So
Yep.
so it's a children's museum.
It's
That's one. We have
everything you think.
we have children.
Regular ass
Children
kids.
that you are supposed to instill these values. You're supposed to teach them. You're supposed to teach them a better way of history and things of that sort. Not play into a narrative stereotype. So-
Just for the record, now that you get your thoughts together, Illinois also knocking critical race theory. Just saying that, just tossing that, just tossing that in the room. Please go ahead. I don't even have to do this.
So-
I'm taking the day off.
For them to be in this particular place,
Yep.
it's not a picnic. It's not a outdoor event.
It is
It's not a place where it's like a community fair, a community park. Let's all meet at the picnic.
Didn't you hear me? It's a quote Juneteenth Jamboree.
But that is thrown by the Children's Museum
Of Indianapolis.
of Indianapolis. So this is the
We know
thing.
who come from Indianapolis, don't we?
This is the thing where I'm.
Boy,
where I'm
it's like you
from.
read my thoughts.
It's like we are. It'd be for you to choose the watermelon.
Watermelon salad.
Watermelon
All right.
salad that is associated. So
I-
we're just gonna stick with.
Go
the
ahead,
watermelon
because I don't want to
portion.
overstep you.
That is associated with black folk.
Yep.
In a negative way.
Them racist ass Bugs Bunny.
Well,
You know, it is more negative connotation about it versus it being more of just being a fruit. It's known to be more associated
yes, with the
black
stereotype.
folk, with the stereotype. So that's what I'm saying. So for you to choose the one of the days that
One days of what? The Juneteenth?
no
Jamboree?
no
I just what you said. I just what you
one
said.
of the days in black culture that we are known to now have as a
Since last year,
historic
right?
no as an historic day to celebrate our culture, where we're from, the abomination of slavery, all of these things. You see what I'm saying? That like we've arrived, we came out of it,
Galveston, Texas.
you know, all of these things. So for you to choose that to go along with the stereotype, to say, you know what, I want to kind of make sure we include something that is familiar to them. So we're gonna go ahead and pick watermelon. The one thing, like you could have did anything, but you chose out of all the fruits. There's different kinds of fruit salads.
It is.
There's several
It
different
is.
kinds of fruit salads. If you wanted a salad, you could have stuck with the salad and you could have picked any other kind
Okay.
or fruit salad. But to choose, I'm going to go with watermelon because I want to feel
that is what happened.
Like I'm going to give
that
back
exactly
to them
what happened.
or to give them something of familiarity. That's what it comes off as.
Let me help you out. She's not wrong. In addition to, the reason they getting sit your ass down is this. And I'll give you, hey, Indianapolis Children's Museum, that salad sounds fire. Any other date on the calendar. It does. It does sound good. It does sound good. But with that said, but when you in Indianapolis, Indiana, in the heart and soul of Penn's country,
I wonder who's the people in that.
and you are in the heart and soul of people, like I like to say this. I like to say this.
On the committee.
I don't know.
For these events.
But here's what I do know. Here's what I do know. For a state, and when people talk about the stereotypes of watermelon and all that good stuff, actually, the real stereotype, the stereotype on top of the stereotype, is that if you have fried chicken and watermelon as a slave, that was a sense of pride and or you got money. You got money. Yeah, that's what it was. However,
we're doing better now.
This is why critical race theory needs to be taught here, because not only do you need to know the origins of how this happened, so you could better convey that to the people who visit the Children's Museum of Indianapolis.
Because I agree with you, and we're about to go down another rabbit hole.
So, for you to haphazardly put this together, like we talked last week about the ice cream that sounds delicious. By the way, I'm sorry if you didn't hear us, please go back on Sam Show Nation, listen to the last. Oh, my ice cream sounds delicious.
Absolutely.
However, when you try to market it from that, not knowing the history, there is some with that. So, to all members of the Children's Museum of Indianapolis,
don't even sit down. Go to bed.
Please sit your ass down.
Go to bed with a pillow.
In this last, sit your ass down.
You see this the last one?
In the last, sit your ass down. This is my favorite, actually, because this really should be a sit your ass down, but he did fuck up. So I can't discriminate. The sit your ass down can't discriminate.
Come on, what's up?
Goes to John Sakina.
I don't know who that is. Okay, go ahead.
I'll tell you who John Sakina is.
Let's talk about it.
John Sakina is a gas station worker who was fired for accidentally charging 69 cents for a gallon of gas. He's a hero.
When was this?
John Sakina, working in Northern California gas station, was fired.
Not close enough.
This Monday.
69 cents. You know how much a gallon of gas is in California right now?
Yeah.
Ain't almost.
Oh, no, they had about 8 something.
They passed, ain't 8, but they passed 7.
A worker in Northern California gas station was fired this Monday after he accidentally charged 69 cents a gallon for premium fuel at a Shell gas station in Rancho Cordova, California.
Too bad he wasn't up the street.
The gas station lost $16,000 according to reports. After John, who worked as a manager for the Shell gas station in the city, was mistakenly dismayed when he moved the decimal point in the wrong place. It ended up charging 69 cents a gallon for premium gas instead of $6.99 a gallon.
Well, that ain't his. I mean,
quote from John. Give him the quote. I put all of these prices on there except for diesel. The last one kind of didn't go. So I kind of took responsibility, and he said, yeah, it's my fault, and I'm the one to blame, end quote. John told ABC News of Fresno station, he said hundreds of drivers took advantage
of course they would.
of the drastically reduced fuel prices.
Imagine you sitting there.
And the people were lined up around the block.
You see that that number, you look down when you press the button and make sure you pressing
Yep.
premium
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all of that. You will look and you will see. Wait a minute, what that say? Oh yeah.
As the word.
Look,
Hold on, wait. I gotta do this because it's a quote. As the word quickly spread
Then
on
what you
social
gonna do?
media.
While you sitting there pumping this gas, you gonna tell such and such, that person next to you, the person. Hey. Look,
What's
now.
what's?
You go get on phone. Girl,
Hold
you
on,
need to
wait.
Get up here.
What's this? Drivers on social media quickly called friends and family, and cars lined up to fill up their vehicles for cheap gas for hours. This was going on all day
Go for hours though. You ain't called on. You just thinking the
before
store
the
just,
error was discovered.
You just thinking the store just is busy.
Look.
Out of the blue for $6.99. So you just think your store just booked.
Like,
You just,
John,
because I'm like, how could
I
you
get
not
it.
have caught that for hours on end?
You know what?
After the
Here-
first
here's
couple of
here's why I
minutes,
get it.
I'm like, why is all
Here's
this-
why I get it. If you ever worked for a shitty job before, you are only to do the job you are supposed to do and nothing else. So if you looking the other way, there is this thing of like.
that is a long time.
But when you're seeing this,
That is hilarious.
John, the only reason John is a hero.
He is.
But
To
the
a
only
lot
reason.
of people.
Me too. I wasn't there. He's a hero to
And
me
he
too.
is a blessing.
But in this
disguise.
case, John, the only reason you can sit your ass down, man, you gotta read what's in front of you, man. John, you're a good dude. I hope you get a GoFundMe. I hope you get whatever you need. But man,
he has blessed John. You
John
are a
blessed
blessing.
roughly
You
hundreds of
blessed
people in
hundreds
the
of
Northern
people
California
be
region.
able to make it to work. Take their children to
The
school.
only reason he's getting sit
activities,
your ass down.
All of these things you have.
If the
blessed these
paper
people.
say it in front of you, and that is your job, you got to do the other. You got to look the other way.
So
John,
you are
man,
a hero.
for me, literally, just sit your ass down. You'll come out of this. So that's.